Alright, it's Saturday again. Time for legs. This time my stomach's not in a twirl right now. Oh! Did morning cardio already. Did my thing. It was a little late. Well, I was running a little late. I was on time, but for my friend's gender reveal, so I didn't. My plan was to go straight to the gym after, but yeah, I didn't have time to grab anything. So I decided to go a little bit later. It's only like 3:30 right now, so it's not bad. I got quite the concoction going on right now in my shaker bottle. I got a scoop of hydraulic 2, white cherry, a scoop of watermelon pop intake, and a lemon pill packet with my creatine. So I got quite the different flavors going on right now. Remember, code DEDDY10 at checkout. Save yourself 10%. And right now, if you, well, actually no. Here, I shouldn't really say that because at this point, this video will be, what, a week behind, a week and a half behind. I think I'm a full week now ahead. I'm not sure because I was a week ahead. I might be close to 2 weeks ahead now, I think. Well, let's see. I started this at what, 16 weeks out? Yeah, I think I'm like 2 week ahead because, I don't know. So what day? It was day like 19. I think I posted last night. But that's a combination because I wanted that little bit of a breather room between the video, so I'm not overly stressed about, you know, uploading the same day. At least for now, because hopefully I will catch up and I will be able to, you know, the same night post. But for now, I wanted just a little bit of breathing room. But I've also been having issues where I'll upload a video, say it's uploaded, and then I will check it at like work, and it'll say error while uploading the video, and then I kind of can't. Yeah, this thing. I didn't remember actually post a short today because I haven't been good about posting shorts, which shorts are doing the most, you know, for my social media, on this YouTube side. But and then on TikTok's been doing well. Instagram really has been falling behind a lot. Like my shorts have been doing better than my Instagram, and my TikTok's doing better than my Instagram. Doing better than my Instagram. Even stuff that is doing good on both YouTube and Shorts is not doing good on Instagram or something. It's like I guess I don't understand that. And it's like you could say, oh, it's because you have 10,000 followers on TikTok. Yes, to a certain extent, but also I only have like what. I don't have crap for followers on YouTube or subscribers on YouTube, so the fact that my stuff's actually getting pushed out in Shorts is good. I don't understand with the Instagram. Like I'm trying to I do have an idea for a video, which by the time this uploads, it will probably be uploaded. But I'm playing in my head right now because it's kind of like more of a controversial one. I know controversial stuff usually tends to do well, and I'll just say it's about Ozempic. I'm against Ozempic. I think, especially like unless you have actual medical reasons to take it, I don't think you should be taken just for weight loss. Like no, like the people who use it just so they can lose weight. No, I don't agree with that. I don't like that at all because there are so many problems with it, especially like the normal person who doesn't go to the gym. You have a bunch of bone density loss, muscle loss, and fat, along with the fat loss. There's a lot of negatives with it. So there's that. I'm very against it, and it's basically the video I want to do is basically the Michael Hearn sound. If you know it. You know anything about lifting and stuff, you see Michael Hearn, you know what song I'm talking about. But it's like me basically saying when you accomplish something that other people stab themselves for, or something along those lines. I don't really know the wording yet I'm going to use, but something along those lines. It's more controversial. It's like, but I've also said for many years, or over these last years, like I have adamantly said I'm against Ozempic. It's just me. That's part of the reason why I'm not on any sort of peptide or steroids right now for this show, because A, I want to get down to at least my beginning goal, which is 200 pounds. reach the 200 pounds, the possibility is open there, but right now it's not, because I want to be able to lose that weight and tell my future clients that this is possible without the use of Ozempic. And like if somebody, I have a client and they choose to take Ozempic along with working out, then that'd be fine with that. But it's for me to show others that you don't need to stab yourself with some medication, or you don't need to take steroids to build muscle while losing weight. Because I mean, I've built a considerable amount of muscle over these years just by lifting and losing weight. Yes, it's a little bit harder. You know, well, of course, it's a lot harder. You're in a deficit while building muscle. All it really comes down to is make sure you eat enough protein. But got my diet all figured out now. I think we're going to. So I got enriched white rice. I got a 50-pound bag of that stuff. So that's going to last me probably all summer. But I got it all figured up. We're all about. We got 6 ounces of chicken in each meal, and then we're going to have about 500 calories of rice split up each day, so about 250 calories with the rice. I'll do all the configurations for the grams tomorrow for it, and then we're still going to keep. I am potentially going to take out my protein chips and just run another protein shake in the morning. Get my protein a little bit higher. The only problem that comes with that is also I think my fats will go up a little more, but that's okay. A little bit, keep my fats up there, especially being natural right now is kind of important, because your fats will basically relegate your hormones. So like being a natural athlete, I don't have the exogenous testosterone to balance my hormones, so I don't want to completely crash my system while doing this. So, but I know we'll get to a point where when I'm at the show, I could be, because I am going to be depleting a lot too, because as we go along this thing, the thing that's going to come down the most is probably be carbs, because I want to deplete my carbs. So I won't have much carbs like 2 weeks into the show, and then I go to the peak week and I'll reintroduce carbs, and then big giant carb load right before the show. So fill the muscles back up with glycogen, and it's all gonna suck. But it's part of the process. And like I was talking to my cousin today, because I had one diet plan came up for me, like so I sent it to him, and he's like, I'd bring it because my protein was only like 130 grams, which he said, I think it's a little low. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. So I reconfigured it, and I brought my protein back up to like 165 grams. So, and he said that was a lot better, but he still would rather have the protein higher. But like I was talking to him, like especially all through training or classes and stuff, I know a lot of the, like your protein, they say a gram of protein per body weight, but that's also based off your lean mass. And this is on a very generous side, I would say I have about 140 to 150 pounds of lean mass. Again, that's me being generous on the generous end. Do I think I have 150 pounds of lean mass? Be very hard to say that I do, even though I have built a considerable amount of muscle. The reason I say that, even though I'm like I weighed at 212 pounds this morning, which I'm not exactly where I want to be. Like I said, I think this last couple of weeks I've been eating about 1,800 calories when I was planning for about 1,700 calories, but we're dropping 1,600 this week. But what the thing is, like, I guess 212 pounds, and yes, I have more weight, but generally looking at being about 180 pounds, 186 pounds or so during the show. But then you also got to bring up all my loose skin, there's probably 20 pounds right there, so chop down to 160, and then I probably won't be like a super low body fat, so you can bring it down. So that's why I say, roughly, I think on the generous end, I'm 150 pounds of lean mass. More realistically, it's probably about 100 139. You take strip away all the excess skin and all the body fat, I'd probably be about 139, 140 pounds. That is my estimation. You know, it's not concrete. You know, I'm not saying that's what I am, but that's what I kind of like. I feel like I am. But so my protein is, yes, it's higher, I think, for my lean mass than right now, which is gonna be good, more satiating, and keep me fuller. Like I said, we lost straight of a pound this week. Then again, like I didn't really have the best like bowel movement before weigh-in, so it could be a little lower. I'm not going to reweigh myself. I'm not going to overly stress out about it. We're just going to keep going on, drop to 1,600 calories this week, which will honestly be about a 200 calorie drop. So it could be a big week next week, but we just got to keep going. We got legs today. Be the first big leg day on that new leg split for the hamstrings, just because, you know, last week I was having those stomach issues, but which I think that might come down to food poisoning, honestly. And it's not from the cupcakes. I think it was maybe from the diner and stuff that we had that day. But good. I'm feeling good. I'm kind of like already, I got a lot of my calories in already. I still have another meal of, I have another 70 calories of snacks. 70 calories of snacks, which will probably end up being like Smart popcorn, the plain. I enjoy it like that. Popcorn is just so good. It's good snacking food for a diet, as long as you don't overly butter and stuff like that. Then I have another chicken rice, 6 ounces of chicken, more rice, and lettuce. If I do get hungry later, I could potentially just do another round of 30 minutes of cardio and then allow myself another bag of like protein chips or something like that for like a snack. But I will, if I do end up eating a bag of chips, I will force myself to do more cardio tonight to make up those calories. That's the thing, is like if you do extra work, you could technically have more calories. It depends on how much work you do. But hoping for a good luck today, because I think honestly I might have the popcorn when I get home and push my meal back to like 8 o'clock tonight. Just because, or honestly I could just have my meal when I get home and then like keep the lettuce out of it and then have a salad later with my popcorn, so be able to satiate that hunger before I go to bed, which is always good. And if worse comes to worse, I can just take melatonin. It's really not that big of a deal. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I figured out all the vitamins now, so we will be, I think the calories came out to like 1573 for my calculations for my diet. But with that, I will also be that's not including the sauces. So I probably use about 20 to 25 calories of sauces throughout the day with the mustards, because even though they're 5 to 10 calories, I use probably a little bit more than a single serving. So, and plus not including the like 30 calories of lettuce I take in. Like 20, yeah, it's usually 45, so I use about 45 calories of lettuce a day. But honestly, I think I might chop that down. I think I might just use lettuce during one meal. What is this person doing? But also, one good thing about today is it's the local prom. Telling you what that means. Not a bunch of high schoolers running around the gym. Hopefully. Which is always be good. I like that. But should be a good day. I'm gonna try to keep intensity up and go really hard. Not sure if Max is lifting with me today, because I actually don't know if he's going to prom. So he might be, but I don't think he is. He would have told me. But yeah, here we go. Should be a fun time. See you in the gym. Oh. Ugh. I don't want to lift this. Not at all. Getting a little bit hungry now. Still don't want to lift this weight. Still gotta do it though. I'm taking out the single leg stuff just to go both legs. Gonna try this angle so you guys know I'm not choosing you to have like all the way on one side. But yeah, I'm still gonna go up from here. Ooh. Oh, all done out of legs. Had to stop and get gas. Kind of took it at a slower pace today. You know, it was, like I said, it was prom today, so I just knew there was like nobody in the gym. It was nice. I can go up whatever pace I want. And plus, going a little heavier today. I was like, whew. Which, yeah, it's nice to be able to go heavy on legs, but still go at your own pace. Like, I still put a lot of effort in all my lifts, but you know, if I sat around for a while, you know, who cares? You know, it's nice to be able to do that, especially being lower energy. Oh, but yeah, I feel my legs are dead. They're gone. I'm just like, whew, definitely wore out. Definitely gonna sleep good tonight. But go home, eat I'm gonna eat my meal because like how wore out I'm out now, replenishing the stuff. You know, do all that fun stuff. But yeah, with 11 weeks out, I'm still feeling pretty good. You know, doing good. And also, I was thinking, you know, I kind of talked about before about doing maybe an anime podcast or at least like a whole podcast show to like talk about, you know, anime stuff. Because I mean, I don't like I brought it up a few times, like pre-gym or after gym, but I don't want to make all my pre-gym stuff about, you know, anime. It's like, no, I'm gonna talk about my lifting stuff more. But now that bowling's done, going to be done next week or this week, I have Sunday's free, so I can technically do a talk show, talk about like anime and all that stuff. Which I don't know. I'll have to see. So by the time this comes up, there I might actually already have a anime thing going. We just talk about anime and like some lifting stuff. But yeah, legs are dead. And I bring the anime thing up right now because like I was seeing comments about the beginning after the end, which is like a light novel that I really enjoy, and like I'm reading the web novel right now. Well, I haven't really read the light novel, but I've been reading the webtoon and binged it all. I'm all the way caught up now, and the anime is starting to come out now. And the first episode wasn't that bad, and I didn't think the first episode was that bad. But then and everybody was already playing. I was like, all right, whatever. But then I seen people playing about episode 2. I finally watched it, and holy crap, what is going on? What is going on with that show? Like, look at like how Mushoku Tensei was. Is now that studio. Like, I never heard of that studio. Well, yeah. What is it, A1 that does it? I don't remember. But the studio is like, they did a really good job on Mushoku Tensei. It's one of their leading properties right now. It's like they're doing really good. And this was a smaller studio that took up. It was like Studio ACAT that took up the beginning after the end. Why didn't they, think to put the effort in? Because I've watched another Studio ACAT anime before. It was one of their Isekai farming one. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, they have CGI and stuff for some of the beasts and stuff, but their CGI is not bad. It doesn't look terrible like some animes. And I don't understand like how big the property of and the beloved the property of Beginning After the End is. Why are they just screwing the pooch on the animation of that T-Bait? Like, it makes no sense. Like basically a slideshow. I kind of gave up watching. I saw it in the background, but I started flipping through my phone. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, this could be for Studio ACAT, could be a big franchise and be a potential huge moneymaker for them if they actually put the time and put real effort into the animation and actually did a good job on it. It could catapult Studio ACAT to higher, levels. I'm not saying that the T-Bait would get them up to like Studio Mappa level or like Madhouse level or anything like that, but it would get them on that journey to that point. It's just wild to me. It's like, if you're a small studio, you somehow get a big property like that. Why screw up the animation that much? Like, the potential for that, for your studio, for that anime to do, is so good. It's like, and it's like parts where they're moving and stuff. It's like moving a lot. Like, why? Why do that? It spells doom for the anime, for T-Bait. The only hope is how bad it is. Let it go for a few years and start a thing and get a bigger studio to do it. Like, it's going to do the season 1 because there's already a petition to cancel the T-Bait anime because it's like, why? Why would they do that to that franchise? There's a lot of material that they can do. It's a potential long-running, large franchise that could catapult them to other levels. But they're screwing it all up. As a business, like, I went through a lot of business classes in college. Seeing that, it's like, why? It's such a horrible decision to do. The potential money maker from that, because you can do like. I don't get it. Like, if I won a giant lottery, like, say I got back up to like $2 billion, and I won that, so I'd be lifting like $900 million. I would like fund, like, give like Studio Madhouse, because Madhouse is one of my favorite studios because of free rent. Like Madhouse did T-Bait, it'd be like #1 anime of the year, guaranteed. Like, if they actually took it and did it. Like, that just, it baffles me. Like, why? And like, I mean, like, as a lifter, like, anime is really cool too, because you can get like some people find a lot of motivation from it. It's like I don't really personally get a lot of motivation through anime, but it's like good. I have good speeches and stuff. Definitely, like I can see that. But I personally like watching anime, like when I do like my cardio at night. I set my phone up on the treadmill, and I've been rewatching Bleach because I love Bleach. Eventually, after shows and stuff, or if I get the pro card, I'll probably do a Bleach sleeve on my left arm. But just I'm baffled by it. And completely baffled, like why they do that. So yeah, I think I like how much like stuff like how much anime I do watch, because I do typically watch a lot, or I have watched a lot. So I could have a podcast for normal people who watch anime. Because I mean, there is anime podcasts, but they're all seem like just a little bit weird. Just I'm trying not to be judgmental, but like some of them, like a normal person will go listen to them, and they will stop listening to that podcast because they start talking about odd stuff, and that's not. So I would like to. I see the potentiality for a podcast, for an anime podcast that's strictly for normal people or people who lift. Because I mean, I could have to throw some lifting stuff in there too. But yeah, this is that first day of doing the new hamstring workout. Honestly, I felt pretty good. Even though I was going to slow pace, and like I know, but if I was like rushing it, that would feel good. Like I feel like my quads got a good workout, and my hamstrings are cooked beyond belief. Then I opted to, instead of doing single leg high position leg press, to do that double leg, both legs at the same time. Just kind of like I was there for a while, so I just want to get out of the gym. But honestly, I kind of like that, the double, because I don't know. I get the point of isolation and stuff, but like, I think for me, I don't know, it depends. I might still keep the single leg press for the quad focus, but, or I don't know. I might just switch it up. Because, I don't know. Save some time, I guess. But yeah, like that's the last time I didn't record was the 5 plates on each side. I was like, that was hard. I just had to I started with like 3 plates on each side, went to 4, then went to 5. And like I said, I positioned it back there so you'd see I wasn't cheesing the camera. It's like, doing these many plates. But I have seen that before. Well, not me personally. I know my cousin seen it firsthand where he was like, this chick was like in the gym recording where it is like you'll see one side of the plates and she had like 4 on one side and like 1 on the other. It's like, why? I'm tired. Might take a little nap. Might take like an hour, eat, take like an hour nap, and then wake up, do my final, and then hop on some video games. I might stream tonight. I think I am going to stream tonight. And then I think I keep forgetting to do the Call of Duty download and I probably have a Fortnite download too. I haven't played VR in like a month, so I'm getting a little rusty. But I do want to get back on the Call of Duty because I know Verdansk is back and stuff. And I do want to get back into streaming, especially now bowling's done. I could do that too. I can go to podcast and then go straight into the video games. So it really wouldn't be that hard. It was I'll probably get eventually a good mic, but I'll start out my headset I have now, which it's not. I don't have a terrible headset. I have a Logitech G403, I think, or 502 is a mouse. It's like 403 for that set. But I've had it for a while. I should probably upgrade soon. But especially like now, like I need to find stuff to keep me busy. Which the only bad part about playing video games is I sit there and I just get hungry and I want to snack. So what I could do, I could in the future, I'll probably leave all my snacks too after and have like my meal later. I'll probably position my meals later. I just woke up this morning and I was like, I really want pancakes. So that was me. Which is probably gonna suck if I go and want to do my quiz and stuff. I'm like, oh, well, hungry. Which I still have my meal and a full snack. And then, like I said, if I want to have a bag of Quest chips or potentially 2 more bags of popcorn because they're only 70 calories, I could just do some extra cardio, which really wouldn't be bad. I could do this. I could knock it out real fast, throw on a show on TV. And just do my cardio. But yeah, I think I'm gonna eat real fast, and then I think I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. Wake up. Because, yeah, we're out. I am very hungry. I know I was like taking my time through my lift, and then like halfway through, I was like, I realized, oh damn, I'm very hungry. So, which it does really suck. Where my gym is in town, there's like, it's on the road where all the restaurants are. Like there's McDonald's right there. There's a Subway across the street, Mexican joint, catty corner to the gym. There's usually a food truck down catty corner from that, and then there's like Dairy Queen, Taco John's, and there's a Hardee's on the other side of Walmart. So like you get, and then there's the local restaurant, which I do is really good. I go to every once in a while when I'm off prep. Which I'll probably go on there next Sunday. I'll get like a salad for like lunch before I go up to like get Italian or something for the refeed. Like I said, I want to do high carbs and go in and have a really good pump when I do like shoulders. But so that's why I said like next week, not next weekend, but the following weekend I'll probably start a podcast or like podcast and go straight into streaming video games. Because I'll be able to get my meal prep done during the day, and then I'll have the whole night to do whatever. Should be good. Tension, but yeah. Fun times. Like I said, it was a great lift. Maddox was not there. I texted him, he texted me, he's like, man, he was just leaving when I was pulling in because he was, he had to go in early, which I was like, she just said, hey, why didn't you say something? Like, I got in a little early. Because I was just like sitting around home for a long time. I got back from the gender reveal and get my groceries. But I think, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go wake up at a decent time, go do my recovery stuff, my core. Like I said, I don't record that. And then I'm going to probably do my meal prep before bowling because I need a little more time, especially getting rice and cooking my rice now. But this shouldn't take long at all. Tired. Like I said, I'm gonna probably lay down for about an hour. It's 6:50 right now, so it's not gonna be bad. Wake up, do my final, hop on some video game with the boys, and yeah, should be a fun time. I'll see you guys on Monday for shoulders.